Okay, guys, here we are with, I believe, chapter 15. Hang on one second. Let me just make sure. We're going to pick up right where we left off. Yes, this is chapter 15. So, I did a few things off camera just to save it from being too boring. I went ahead and did what we did with the chest, or if you remember, I think it was chapter 14 or chapter 13, we Z-remeshed the chest and projected the detail back onto it. So I went ahead and did that to the rest of the subtools. And then got 4 subdivisions on all of the subtools. So if you look right over here under geometry, I have 4 subdivisions on all the parts. And I merged a couple together, the body. I'm going to split these off again, but that's got 4. The hair has 4. The beard and mustache have 4. The loincloth thing has 4. The wrist guards, the belt, the boots, the mace, and the base. So everything has 4 subdivisions, which is going to help me a lot when I go to pose it, which is what I'm about to start doing. Let's see now. I just want to rename a couple of these. Let's go back and name this base. Now I should have been doing this stuff all along. I should have been keeping up with this housekeeping stuff. But I was trying to, speak and concentrate on the sculpture, and I just let this get messy, my menu here. Rename loincloth. Now, sometimes I only have 9 subtools at this point. Right here, if you look, you see the little number 9 right there? I only have 9 subtools, which is manageable. Beard, rename beard. Rename hair. There is an option here in Zbrush where you can have folders. You can create a folder. Where is folders? I don't really use them too much. Where the heck is the folder thing? Oh, right here, new folder. And you could put these subtools into a folder, like the body, the weapons, whatever. And you could keep them organized that way and shut off the visibility of a particular folder. And it helps when you have a lot of subtools. It does help. But I don't really use them too much. I keep my subtool list to a minimum. So let's get back to work now. I have 4 subdivisions on every part. What I want to do now is I'm still not ready to pose, but because I'm still missing some stuff. I'm looking at the hands now. I'm going to separate the hands. And I want to put some veins on the backs of those hands. And I got to put fingernails on those hands. So let's see. Make sure symmetry is on. And I'm just going to grab a standard brush. Very small brush size. Lazy mouse is on. I'm just going to put it up a little bit to about 13. Let's see what this looks like. It's a little thick. Let's go down just a hair. And right now I'm looking at the backs of my own hands just to see where the veins kind of go. And I like to keep the intensity down and just go over it a couple of times, as opposed to, cranking up the intensity and just doing it in one shot. So that's okay. That's enough. I want to keep it subtle. I'm not a big vein guy. I've seen sculptures with, of the Incredible Hulk and characters like that with a lot of veins, all over the body, all over the chest and the shoulders and stuff. And I don't know, it just doesn't feel right to me. Actually, I'm gonna split. I'm gonna go down to the lowest subdivision, and I'm gonna split the hidden. The whole body is here. See how split hidden is not available to me right now? But if I go down to the lowest subdiv, it lights up, and I do split hidden. And let's just wait for that to happen. Whoa, what's happening? I don't like this. I don't like this. It should not take this long to split. Come on. Come on, Zbrush. You could do it. I don't know. I don't know what's taking this long. It doesn't take this long to split parts. So maybe we will have to restart. Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay, it worked. Let me just save that progress in case Zbrush crashes. Okay. Now there's my body. Let's rename that body. And we can go up to all high. See that button, all high? That will bring all our subtools back up to the highest subdivision. So that looks okay. Yeah, that looks okay. Let's just get, what was I talking about? Oh, veins. I just want to accentuate that vein up there on the bicep, because that's really a visible one. The hands and the bicep are the ones where you really see the vein, and also on the neck sometimes and the temple. So let's do that. We got the standard brush. I'm going to use the freehand stroke. Lazy mouse is turned up just a little bit to around 10, 13. Intensity is about 25, and let's just see what that looks like. There we go. I think that's enough, maybe 2 passes. The forearms usually have quite a few veins, but we don't see them because of the wrist guards, but I'll just indicate some anyway. Okay? Keep it simple. Where else? Let's see. How about the neck? You know, the neck didn't get much love because because of the beard. But let me go back in. See that? It's just a blob, the neck. You don't see any of it, but I'm going to go back in anyway, just for my own uh, sake, my own enjoyment, and just kind of give him a little bit of a definition of his neck muscles and his Adam's apple and these two giant neck tendons. I'm going to take the alpha off. Again, because of the size of this guy and the beef on this guy, we're really not going to see neck tendons and veins and stuff. He's powerful, but he's got a lot of layers of heavy muscle and fat and skin that are going to kind of obliterate that stuff. Okay. Again, this stuff should have been done before I went to the tertiary details. So now I got to go back and put that skin texture back on. Let me just see what this looks like with the head. That looks very weird and unnatural. The head is kind of small, but I like that. It lends to the character and the caricature. So I'm just going to get a big move brush and pull these tendons in. So it just doesn't look so cartoony or as cartoony. Okay, that's pretty good. Okay, let me save often. Don't rely on Zbrush to quick save. Save your files, especially if you're on an older machine like I am, and it crashes once in a while. It's very frustrating to lose your work. Okay, so let's see. What did I use? I used a standard brush, and I had this alpha. Yeah, and I adjusted the alpha, the mid-range, somewhere like that. Okay, a little intense. There we go. Put that kind of leathery skin texture back on. Let me just get a Damien standard and just define this collarbone area just a little bit. Now, once again, you're not going to see any of this, so it's kind of not necessary because the beard is completely covering this. But I might blow the beard out to the side, so maybe you will see some of it. But it's good practice anyway, right? All right. See, it's completely, everything I just did is completely gone. But that's okay. Now, where was I? Oh, veins. I was working on veins. Let's zoom back in on that neck and head area. Let's get the standard brush. Turn up the intensity. Oh, I have the alpha on. Turn off the alpha. That's a little bit too thick. It's still too thick. I'm going to go down. I want to overdo it with the veins. You just kind of want to keep it simple. All right. What else? What else? Let's give him one right across the middle of his forehead. Maybe we'll give him a scar or something up there. That would be cool. Just want to make sure his eyebrows are the same color as his beard. There we go. Okay, now, where were we? Oh, let's see. Let's get his hands. There they are. And I'm going to split these off because I'm going to start to pose the finger. Oh, no. Before we pose. I'm so anxious to pose it. Before we pose, we got to put fingernails on there. Okay? So let's make that the last thing to do. Append a square. Scale it down. Whoops. And I'm just going to grab the move brush and just kind of sculpt it myself. I'm just smoothing it out. I'm going to keep these very low since there's going to be 10 of them. I'm going to keep the resolution very low for now. And I'm probably just going to do this one and duplicate it and slide it over and just tweak the sizes and the shapes. And I'll do that off camera so we don't have to do this 10 times and, you know, bore you guys. But that's it. That's basically it. It's just a square primitive. And I'm just tweaking it with the move brush. Maybe I'll grab an alpha and just put a little texture on it. That's pretty much it for the fingernails. So that's about it for this chapter. And I will see you in the next one. Thank you for looking, and I'll see you soon.